What's up, you guys? It's your girl CC, and I'm back today with another video and thing. As you can tell by the title, today's video is a evening / school night routine. As usual, you guys, every night isn't so quite routine, but we do have a structured schedule, and I tend to stay up on it. Right now, I'm about to go down to the gym. This is like I want to say it's day 18 or day 19. I just finished off our morning routine. So this is just 2 vlogs in one day type of thing, guys. But I was just trying to give y'all a gist of what the video will be about. And we're having nachos tonight. I know I've done it on the channel before, but I was really craving them, y'all. So that's for Din. I'm gonna try to bake this cake, and I have to help Zamir with his homework packet and stuff like that. And I don't know what I'm gonna talk to y'all about. Like, I'm just like tired of like repeating content, like, but this is my life, y'all. Like, this is like, we're real structured during the school year, so it's like repetitive. Like, I do the same stuff usually every day of the week, unless it's the weekend where we just do whatever. And I'm 9 times out of 10 not usually vlogging unless we're going outside the house, and we've been chilling. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start like talking about topics or something that I can connect with you guys and relate with you guys about something. I'm not trying to bore y'all with the, same old. But I'm gonna do like a 30-minute workout due to the fact that I didn't get to go this morning, and the gym will be closing at 5, and it's about 4:30. The kids just got home from school. They walk home, and I should have been picking up Zayana on this vlog, but I left that for the vlog I did this morning because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Oops. Excuse me. Hello. I don't know if it's open or not. Oh, no. No, it's not unlocked. But I'm going to talk to y'all did they get the pool back? Is the pool like closed for the season?
It's closed by the city.
Oh. Is it not going to reopen, whatever the issue is?
The city allows us to open it.
Because I thought the sign said something about mosquitoes. Some type of...
We're working on fixing it, so as soon as they allow us to open it, we're hoping maybe next month, but we're not sure. We have to get everything fixed and in order before they can allow us to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Open it.
I was just curious. It's been closed for a while. I don't know if it was me, y'all, but did it sound like she was being a little testy? Like, bitch, don't get smart with me. Like she probably tired of people asking her, well, get to it. Like, what is the deal? Like, why ain't the pool open? Not that I want to go get in, but it still be hot, y'all. It still be like 95, 100, 102, 103. That's just norm for us, fall weather. It will start cooling more when like November hits. But like I said, I'm enjoying it. I love it. It's still taking some time to get it used to because I'm from Wisconsin, and yeah, they weather so bipolar. So I'm just glad that we got some type of consistency around here, and I ain't gotta buy no fall clothes. But I'm just rambling. I don't really got that much time to talk. Let's do a body check. Oh, I know what I forgot. My waist trainer, y'all. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to work out without the waist trainer today. But this is what I'm working with in real life with no waist trainer. No waist trainer, okay. So nobody at my door because I'm getting notifications. But yeah, y'all, this is me and things. I don't look that bad. Okay, let me stop playing and get to it. It feels warm in here, like real warm, like they got the heat on or something, but it could just be me because I'm anxious. I don't look bad without my waist trainer. I done slammed down, not due to me working out, y'all. Like I've been just shedding pounds for no reason, I guess. Cause I used to work third shift, so I used to eat a lot at night, and now I don't. So the pounds are just falling off by itself. I don't know how much I currently weigh and if I'm shedding any pounds or not. I'm gonna be checking in with weight check-ins next month because I'll be changing my eating habits next month. And so I wanna pay close attention to the adjustments and how it's doing for my weight and stuff. But enough talking, y'all. Let me get into it.
Just wanna chill and twist a lot. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty for my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I doubt until a nigga kept chillin' drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you love.
No limit, got that masterpiece. No limit, baby. Give you that black car. No limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. Niggas say, no limit. I see murder that. No limit, baby. Give you that ghetto D, girl. No limit. Just know when you roll with a nigga like me, there's no limit, baby. So if you've never been, girl, I would just love to take you there. You don't have to worry about a thing. I gotta let me show you better than. No, just a me one. You be my soldier.
Great work out. I'm mad I couldn't go longer than 10 minutes on this because it's just due to the timing. I want to do a full 20 minutes on there, but 10 minutes do it every time, y'all. Every time. I'm all out of breath. Hope I ain't leaving nothing. All right, thank you. She being all nice now because I could have sworn she had an attitude when I asked her about the pool being closed. It's been weeks. Anywho, y'all, super nice workout. Man, I feel good. I gotta go upstairs, tend to my babies. I'm gonna straighten up. I won't be vlogging that. I don't know if I even have to do much in the kitchen because that was clean from last night. I didn't even cook breakfast today, y'all. The Halloween stuff scared me. It's like a skeleton dressed up like a scarecrow. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what else I want to talk to y'all about. Like right now at this very moment, I just need to catch my breath and breathe for a little bit. I want to help Zamir start on his homework. I think Zayana, she has a homework assignment every day of the week, so I gotta go look and see what she's supposed to be doing for the day. And Delonte, I'm gonna have to check his backpack because with the parent-teacher conference, I asked his teacher to start sending him home with worksheets and stuff so he can, you know, train his brain and keep his brain active while he's not at school and stuff. The point of homework. But I really want to bake this cake, so I want to just jump in this, go in the house and get straight to it. But I'll just come back to the camera when I look like something, because y'all, I look a freaking mess right now. Look at all this sweat just dripping. It's all bad, but whew. And then it don't help that I stay on the 3rd floor, right? All right, y'all, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, it's like 6:30, so I'm about to jump in the kitchen. I really want to make this cake. I'm gonna see if I can have time to do it. My son is getting on my nerves, constantly nagging me because he's hungry, but he's asking for sweets and junk food. And that's a big no-no on a school night. No, I think not. So I'm just gonna jump in the kitchen and get everything started and stuff. And I'm smiling because I just got a DM on Snapchat, and she's not a follower. I don't want to call her a follower, but she does support my channel, and she always leaves sweet comments and stuff through Snapchat and stuff. And anywho, she was asking me about one of my other vlogs that I did. I was cooking some corn on the cob, and she was like, I've been meaning to ask you, why did you put milk in your corn on the cob? And I really don't even have a response, but I believe I got it from one of my boyfriend's aunts. Like, I assumed that she used milk because her corn used to be so delicious, like creamy, buttery type of taste. And when I used to look at it, like being a cook, you kind of can tell what people are using in their food. And it used to be really cloudy, but not just your regular cloudiness from like, you know, the butter and stuff. So I assumed that she put milk in it, and I've been doing it. Like, I don't do it every time, but it tastes really good. You guys should try it. I really don't have a response for her, so that's why I'm laughing, because I'm really trying to think, where did I get that from? Like, where did I get that from? But y'all, it's really good. I just put a drop of it in there with some butter, a pinch of salt, and sugar. Y'all, your butter will be delicious, like buttery, like rich, creamy type of flavor. I don't know, y'all. So I'm just laughing off at that. And I also been on social media, like, my kids are just distracting me. Every time I hear them say something, I forget what I'm about to say. But I was just telling y'all, I was up on, let me get my tripod so I could talk and cook at the same time. I got a few dishes. It's not too many, just a bunch of random dishes. Sorry about the lighting. And that's another thing. When the sun go down, the lighting sucks in my house. It sucks. But I'm gonna do better. At some point, I'm gonna purchase a new ring light, but it's just not have been on the agenda. So I've been making it do what it do. You know what I mean? But I also just seen that my girl Ashley upload, and I really, really want to go tune in and support, but I got stuff to do. And usually when I'm vlogging, I'm watching YouTube or something on Netflix. And I started a new Netflix movie today, you guys. I think it's called, I don't remember what it's called. It started with an L, Lumpkin, something like that. I'm gonna put it right here if I can find the picture of it or whatever. But it's getting really good. I like it. But like I was saying, I usually watch YouTube while I'm cooking and stuff like that, so it could be something quick and I don't have to give it my full invited attention. Like, I like to listen while I'm cooking and stuff. I'm not always wanting to listen to music while I'm cooking or cleaning and stuff like that. I love YouTube, so I'm usually watching one of my favorite mom vloggers or something like that. But yeah, y'all, let me prop y'all up because my arm is tad. Y'all, the lighting is terrible. Can you turn on the light, Mimir? Don't, oh my God, me. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting a phone call. That was my oldest. He was calling to ask me he get 10 minutes. I gave him 15. It's 6:10. So, no, it's 6:15, I believe. But he got 15 minutes and he can come in because it's getting dark and I don't play that. Y'all, I'm gonna have to retouch up my braids. They look horrible. And where did this bob come from? My edges are, y'all. Anyway, I was saying that, like, I was on social media and it's just like, I was having a conversation with my brother yesterday when he called. What's going on?
My friend's trying to look at me. I keep on doing this.
Can you turn it down, or yeah, we're gonna go in there? But yeah, y'all, I was talking to my brother. And we were just discussing like how the generation has took a huge turn. I don't know if it's for the worse or not, because like I'm not really here to judge, but I do have an opinion on things. Like, what I'm referring to is like people that's uploading their kids. I see some people are not putting the age of their kids. Like, they be like, oh, happy birthday to my baby girl, and they look like they're 13, but in reality they're 10. Then you got people, hold on, Zayana, mommy trying to have a talk. And you're making too much noise. Go find your tablet real quick. Let me talk to the vlog. We about to cook. It ain't no internet. Well, go let me see. Go get it so I can fix it. But y'all, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted or distracted. Yeah, so we were just like speaking on people uploading their kids, and I'm noticing they ain't putting names behind their kids' age. Like, since when we stopped doing that? But now I'm realizing, this is just my opinion and my observation. I feel like people who don't do that is because y'all dressing these kids way beyond their means. Pink tablet did. It's not dead, see? Look. The internet working. So like I was saying, like, so like, for an example, like I be seeing people post their kids that might be 13, but they appear to look 18, how they're dressing them. I'm not talking about their mannerisms or how they, you know, carry themselves or anything like that, because I don't know these kids. This is just my observation. And I'll see like 16-year-olds getting posted, but they're not, you know, stating that they're 16 because they look like they're going to their 21st turn up. Like, again, I gotta keep saying it. This is my opinion, and I'm not really here to judge, because just because the way you dress, that doesn't define who you are or how you carry yourself or whatever. But it's a bit much. It's like a no for me. It's a big no for me, because when my daughter start aging and getting up there to where she wants to wear certain stuff, I don't think I'm going to be on the train with everybody else like everybody else. And she's going to probably hate me and think that I'm a crazy mom and, you know, super strict on her. But I don't know. Like my brother was saying, I got to realize that my mom raised us differently. Like, everybody doesn't have a mom like us. So that's why my mind is programmed to think with how they're dressed is inappropriate or not age appropriate. I won't say inappropriate, but age appropriate. So like, baby. So like, I was just saying like, wow, stuff has changed, and I'm just trying to figure out when did it. Diana, you're being too loud. again, I was just saying, when did this become acceptable? I know when, because I'm a 90s baby, okay? So I just feel like the people that's in my age group that got kids, y'all are trying to, like how they try to say the next generation is supposed to be better than the last. I think a lot of the people, it went over their heads because y'all not taking this certain, I don't know how to put it into words, but how I look at it as all the stuff that our parents said no to, we're telling our kids yes. Because in our eyes, we hated the way our parents treated us and hovered over us and tried to like guard us from things when we felt like we were mature enough to know certain things or wear certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like, am I making sense, y'all? Like how we keep saying like we're breaking generational curses, and I really hate that word. I don't know if anybody else can relate. I hate that word because not everything is a curse, but you do want to change the way you were taught or brought up. Like for instance, my kids, I let them eat cereal and breakfast food no matter what time of day it is. When I was younger, I wasn't allowed to drink milk. Well, I don't even like milk, so I don't even know why I use that example. But if we had orange juice in the refrigerator, if it was past 12:01, we weren't allowed to touch it. You were only allowed to eat breakfast items during breakfast hours. That's how my mom and them was. And then like we were only allowed to wash clothes on certain days. Like my brother had Sunday, my sister had Saturday, I had Friday, like that. And if you didn't get your clothes washed on your wash day, you weren't washing clothes. And yeah, so stuff like that. So I do the complete opposite. I wash almost every day if I want to. Like I don't even pay for water here. So like, yeah, like that's how I feel like I'm breaking generational curses. Some things that my mom didn't allow me to do, I'm allowing my kids to do because I thought it was petty. Why did they do that? But now, it's dawning on me why. Because my mom basically explained to me the reason why she stopped doing that. I mean, why she was doing that is because we would eat up all the food before the next day. Like, so how do you have breakfast for tomorrow if I let you eat it during breakfast hours, lunch hours, and for dinner hours? Now she got to go repurchase all the stuff again. Like that stuff should at least last us a few days, you know what I mean? Like throughout the week. So I get why my mom did it and I don't judge her for it. But in my head, I do my own little thing, you know what I mean? So like I feel like some girls, like how we be seeing the little funny clips on Facebook of people like showing us what we used to do. Like who all snuck out the house when they were a kid and stuff like that, and like how some girls weren't allowed to even wear like shirts like that I have on to school. So you would go meet up with your best friend and she would let you wear her top or her little mini skirt, and y'all little heifers was even sharing underwear. So don't even lie, y'all was wearing thongs or boy shorts that your parents felt like you weren't mature enough to wear those things. I feel like my generation that are parents, they're allowing their kids, their little girls, to do those things that their parents didn't let them. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's like, that's why I can kind of like wrap my brain around what's going on with the new generation. Like, it's crazy and it's scary because I think I'm going to be the mom, like old school mom. Like, and I really don't see nothing wrong with it because I turned out good. I turned out okay. Like, to each his own. I'm not here to judge anybody of how y'all choose to dress y'all children. Because at the end of the day, that's y'all children, that's y'all household. I'm just trying to let y'all know how I feel in my opinion on it, because it be a wow factor every time I see, because I get to watch y'all kids grow up through social media, and I be like, wow, she should be about 10. But why she look like she 13? Or she 13, but why she look like she 18, 19? You know what I mean? So, like with the piercings, like I remember that was a thing with me growing up in high school. Like they wouldn't like let us get our belly pierced. I never wanted my belly pierced, but a lot of girls that I hung around and pierced, they wanted their belly pierced, and their moms wasn't going for it. Now I see 13-year-olds with it with no problem. Like it's nothing. Nose piercing, lashes, face beads, lace fronts. Like, it's a bit much, y'all. I'm just not used to looking at people in those age brackets wearing those things because it wasn't our norm. It just wasn't our norm. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I feel like I'm always giving y'all the same content, and I wanted to have a little chit chat in between this evening vlog, because this is what I be doing on the evening. I usually just sit on my phone, edit, create content for my other platforms. Sometimes be on Netflix watching movies and stuff. Like I told y'all, I cannot wait to get done with this vlog so I can tune back into my new series that I'm watching on Netflix. But yeah, y'all, this is like my evening routine / school night. Actually, in between me cooking, I will be helping Zamir with his homework, because I forgot to tell y'all in the last video. I think I did, but he did finish his fall packet. I totally forgot about that, and he took it today and turned it in. But he has his regular school worksheet packet or whatever that he gets on Monday, and I think it's supposed to be turned in on Fridays. I'm not sure. I think it's on Mondays, because that's when he usually turn it in or whatever. So he needs to work on that. But it's a small packet, and it shouldn't be too much. But knowing Zamir, he's still going to have a problem with it. So I've talked to y'all quite a bit. So let me just get to what I'm supposed to be doing so I can feed my children and get them into the bed. You know what I mean? And get this nighttime routine done and over with. Okay? Okay. Does that help?
To make the people say yeah, yeah. I can put you in a log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to the pain, ain't tricking if you got it, what you asking for. Put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't nothing to the pain, we can change the last name, what's happening? Cause you look so good, tell me why you wanna work here. I put you on the front page of a King magazine, but you gon' get yourself hurt here. Hey, baby, I brought you in the back just to have a conversation. Really think you need some ventilation. Let's talk about you and me. Oh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me, me. I think she want me. Nah, I can't leave her lonely. No, ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me, me. I think she want me. Nah, I can't leave her lonely. No, and you don't understand. She made the people say yeah, yeah, yeah. She hit the main stage. She made the people say yeah, yeah, yeah. I can put you in the condo, all the way up in Toronto. Baby, put you in the fur coat, riding in the Murcielago. I put you in the beach house, right on the edge of Costa Rica. Put one of them little flowers in your hair, have you looking like a fly, mamacita. Fuego, cause you look so good, you make me wanna spend it all on you. Get about this club, slide with your boy, we can do what you wanna. Yeah, baby, I brought you in the back cause you need a little persuasion, plus you need a little ventilation. Let's talk about you, yeah, me. Oh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she all on me.
Okay, y'all. I just got done finishing the meat. I cut up all the veggies. Excuse me. I'm about to run Ziona a bath. Help Zamir with his homework. Do a few pages maybe. And then I gotta do lunches still, you guys. Look for them clothes for tomorrow. Iron them. So I don't know if I mentioned that I was baking a cake in this vlog, but it's gonna be a no for me. Been saying that the last two vlogs, but y'all, your girl just don't be having time to be a baker, okay? So let me just get baby girl's bath water started and everything, and then I'll be back on camera because like I wanted to talk to y'all some more, but I just don't be wanting it to be a super long vlog, you know what I mean? Like I just be second guessing myself so much about my channel and the content that I'm putting out there and stuff like that. And yeah, y'all, I don't even want to get it all up into it, but my mind been racing, and it's like while I was cooking, I wish I could have been talking to you guys, but yeah, I'll be back. All right, you guys, Ziona is in the tub. I'm fixing the boys' plates. I'm super happy that I'm really done with all the big stuff, because me finding them something to wear and fixing their lunches doesn't affect their bedtime. So we're good on that. We're on good timing. It's like 7:40. So the boys usually take their showers around 8:30. So once they're done eating, that's what they'll be doing. I still haven't helped Zamir with his homework. I'm about to actually call him. I'll probably do that right when he gets out of the shower or something, if he has time, because like I said, it doesn't have to be turned into Monday, but I wanted him to gradually do each page so it wouldn't be so much on him, because he already hates doing it. So when he has to do pages after pages, yeah, it really gets to him, and I don't got time to tussle with him today. Okay, so but in between time, in the meantime, y'all, I've been on social media, you know what I mean? And I just something just popped up in my head, because I've been thinking about this for quite some time now. Like, I'm thinking about starting a new channel. Like, I just don't feel like this channel is getting anywhere. Now, it's not me or my content. I really think it has a big deal to do with YouTube and them like putting me, pushing out my content for me, because in the beginning when I started my channel, it was doing great. I had 400, 300 plus views on every video, very consistent, tons of interaction with my audience, plenty of likes and stuff. And then I started doing stuff like going on people's lives, doing sub for sub, and like promos, like paying people to shout me out on their lives and stuff, so their viewers can subscribe. And I really feel like most of my subscribers are those type of people. Like, I didn't get people who generally, I can never say that word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I didn't get people who really jammed with me. You know what I mean? I felt like they was only subscribing to gain a subscribe from me. And like, that doesn't work all the time. And I just feel like I just want a fresh start. I'm confused if I just want to start another vlog channel or something just for myself and switch up my content, or do something with baby girl, because I've always wanted to do like a mommy and me channel, because she's like the cooking stuff now, and I can make a cooking video and do all my cooking recipes on that channel. I'm just brainstorming with you guys right now because it's heavy on my mind, and I'm like my biggest thing is finding mom vloggers who share the same content as me, you know what I mean? And build a sisterhood bond. Like I spoke in the last video, I've been doing that on my own, and I've been failing miserably. They'll come and go. Like, ever since I started my channel, just my experience, they come and go. Like, is it me? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, y'all be feeding me, oh, I love your content. CC, you're cool. Your personality is dope. You're a super great mom. I love your videos. I love your content. The list goes on. And then we're bonding and we're doing this sisterhood thing. What I thought, supporting each other's content, showing up for each other on videos. Now, you ain't got to come in every video, but you skipping like 10 videos and then coming on the 11th video like, oh, I've been silently watching. I'm like, I don't believe that. But yeah, I'm going to comment back. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm not talking about all my viewers, because you can come and go as you please. That's cool. That's fine. But I'm talking about the ones that I build bonds with, that I actually considered them a friend. And then they just stop showing up for you. Like, that's just super weird to me. Like, but the growth in me, I'm done matching energies. I still show up for people, and I still comment and watch the full video without skipping and stuff when I know they're not doing it for me. I'm gonna get my blessings that way. But like, I'm really like tired of it. Like, I'm really like tired of it, because I'm like confused. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And I don't want to come on here bitching at y'all and like complaining about this, because a lot of y'all don't understand the backside of YouTube, being the actual creator. You know what I mean? It's easy to just throw content out there, but if you're invested in it and have a whole channel that you've been doing and growing for years, oh my God, y'all just don't understand. And I really don't have a safe space to vent and talk about this stuff. And yeah, I don't want to take too much more of y'all time about me complaining, bitching, and moaning about content. But that was just on my mind, and I thought to throw it in the vlog or whatever. But I don't want to scare none of y'all off either, because I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm not mad at anybody, none of that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to regroup and get my ish together, because I love this content stuff. I don't want to give it up. I hate like being a failure, like giving up on something that I really thought was going to go somewhere. And like I said, I'm not even looking to go viral. I just want a community of women that's going to support what I do, and I support them, and then you know, we jam, and the viewers are come with that. You know what I mean? We'll get subscribers and true supporters with that. Just us vibing and doing our own little thing. But that's neither here or there. And I did have a good video. Like, I have put my pot rolls reel. It's a short. It's called something different on every freaking platform, but I uploaded it to the shorts on YouTube, and it took off. I think it said like 6,000 views, 260 likes. Like, it was my content. I was super, super proud, but they was eating me up in the comments. That's why I need a community, because my community would have came and shown up for me, because I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it. They was coming for me for cleaning my beef. Like, what? Like, since when we can't clean our meat before we cook it? I know y'all done seen all them crazy viral videos with the meat pus coming out of it, people dropping the meat, doing all kind of silly stuff with the meat, like giving us old meat and everything. And y'all coming at me because I washed it? And I didn't even wash it. I've rinsed it. Okay? Only thing I don't rinse is ground beef and ground turkey and stuff like that. I'm rinsing everything that I'm putting up in my mouth. I don't know what y'all talking about, and I'm not here to argue with you. Argue with your mama, okay? But y'all, let me fix my kids' plates. I'm not gonna probably vlog all that. I already fixed my oldest plate. I'm about to fix the mirror plate. And yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all some contents and a little chit chat in between the vlog, because I like give y'all the same content all the time, and it's because I don't have anybody interacting in the comments. I don't know what my audience want. I just be winging it every time. And I do love and appreciate my true supporters and viewers, because the analytics tells it all. Like, I got returning people, and my duration time is increasing. I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for staying committed, and thank y'all for being consistent. I appreciate y'all, and I just got to say that after I said all that negative stuff. I do appreciate those that show up for me. Thank you. Now let me finish doing what I got to do. Get this boy his homework and let them eat real quick. Time to wash up. You ready to get out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm packing the kids' lunches. Zamir is in the shower. I'm gonna probably be doing chicken nuggets and pizza rolls tomorrow for their lunches. So I won't have to do much more. I'm gonna have to do the rest in the morning. So I'm just gonna put their thermoses already up in there. So that way in the morning, I'll be organized to get that going. I'll just put their stuff in the oven and stuff. All right, y'all. So I'll finish that all up in the morning. I won't be able to show y'all that on the vlog. Zamir is about to be getting out the shower. I need to go tell him he needs to wash up. It's a little bit after 9, so we're on schedule for our school night routine. Although every night isn't routine, like, I'm just mainly like referring to the structure that I have in my household. We kind of do the same routine every day. But every day is slightly different. If you get it, those that get it, get it. Those that don't, I don't know what to tell y'all. But, yeah, so I'm just going to conclude the video here. I'm not sure if I want to vlog for you guys tomorrow, because I'm in a little funk. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I don't know why I'm having second guessing myself about my content and my channel and everything. But me starting a new channel, that's serious. Like, besides how I'm feeling right now, like, I really want to start another channel, like a fresh, clean slate. And like I said, I won't be doing all that sub for sub stuff. And yeah, so I'm about to work on the edits too. I did 2 vlogs in one day, so I got a lot of editing to do. Hopefully I can upload tomorrow, which will be Friday, and then I can do Sunday maybe or Saturday. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I do need to be a little bit more consistent with the uploads. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be concluding the video off here. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'm gonna see you all in the next video. Peace.